My name is Matt Bradley. I'm the event director for Retail Technology Show. It feels great to be back. It feels fantastic. It's been a really long time coming. It's been an industry that's been through incredible disruption, and there is such a buzz on this floor. Everyone's been talking about this event, and it's the first time ever I've been at a show when, as the doors opened, the entire venue gave it a round of applause and cheer. So there was great relief, and this is an industry that deserves this kind of event, and I'm just thrilled to bring it to them.
So to be back here and to have, it's so busy here, it's buzzing, and to be back here in person is really exciting for all of us.
It's people enjoying and making the best of a real in-person event for probably the first time since COVID.
To be at a physical event's really nice, bump you into loads of people, and it's great to see some presentations from a main stage, which is lovely.
There's so much energy around in-person events, and retail at its very core is about energy and people connection. So it's great. It's great to share ideas. It's great to connect with particularly people that perhaps haven't been seeing over the last couple of years, or perhaps never even seen as well.
Being back in person is fabulous. Look at this. It's incredible to see all these people, all this energy. I missed it so much.
We've got a lot of activity and regeneration coming, particularly in the UK, where we have fewer restrictions than a lot of countries in the world at the moment. And it's great to see that the ideas of how we can take this and regenerate and drive forward physical retail are coming out. And we've got a big audience keen to sort of understand and learn about what's going on as well.
We've all been cooped up for 2 years, and we see people, as I say, on Zoom or Teams or whatever it happens to be. And yeah, that's great, but it's not the same. It's not the same as doing it in person in real life.
It's quite energizing to be back, really. And the great thing about it is it's in London, and who doesn't want to come here?
There were lots of trends that were sort of building up pre-pandemic, and then there's a lot around supply chain. The supply chain got put under enormous pressure over the last few years because they were sort of unexpecting the amount of people that switched to online shopping. I've seen some great stuff with RFID. The Amazon Just Walk Out technology is really interesting. There's a lot of issues around returns and payments, and sustainability seems to be on the top of the agenda for a lot of retailers as well. So there's a real mixed bag of hot topics for retailers to try and solve, and that's why events like this are so important.
It's good to see all the new technology and innovation that's developed through the pandemic that we haven't seen for 2 or 3 years. I'm really excited to see what other retailers are up to.
The big challenge that retailers are facing right now is they don't have a good way to capture feedback from their customers. They're pretty reliant on receipt-based surveys or email surveys, which really only represent the voice of 1, maybe 3% of their customer base.
You'll hear a lot of things around resources, recruitment, challenges in hardware, getting content, delivery, technologies. Projects are trying to move really quickly, but they're really struggling.
Customers are demanding a clear, sustainable message from their retailers to show that retailers understand how important it is to their customers to do that. And we did a session the other day, and it was absolutely packed out about how we're helping retailers in that area.
So I don't think it's any surprise that retailers are facing a real challenge with hiring and retaining employees. We're seeing this across the board. And it's really critical that they're able to find staff, onboard them, and then make sure they're up to speed so they can retain them.
I think specifically from my sector, we are helping them solve problems around omni-channel. How do they manage their omni-channel transformation, but at scale and on a global basis?
It's paramount for retailers not only to understand specifically the needs of their customers, but also to have real-time information on how their customers are behaving in their stores and what they can do about it.
Inflation, which typically were in markets like Brazil, Mexico, Russia, other parts of the world, now we're seeing inflation all over the world. So retailers need help to continue to price their goods, and continue to attract customers.
We've been focusing on attrition, trying to help organizations reduce that labor turnover. We need to keep people. People are the heroes within our organizations. We've been asking people to be more agile, more flexible than ever before, adapt to changing demands and changing customer demands. So yeah, we need those superheroes within our business, and we need to understand why they're leaving organizations and what we can do to make them stay. Well, how we can improve the employee experience. And that's what we've been talking about here at RTE.